This week's portion begins with God appearing to Abraham and telling him to leave his homeland, his birthplace, to go to venture out to the new land which God would show him would ultimately be the land of Canaan. And of course, Abraham uproots and he follows God's instructions. But no sooner had he arrived in this new land that famine grips the land and he's forced to go into the land of Egypt. And our sages tell us that that too was a test. No, not a test of hunger pains. Can he withstand not having a knedlach in his soup this Friday night? No, it was a supreme test of his faith. You see, when God told him to leave his place of birth, his origins, and go on this new journey, this was a journey of spiritual growth for Abraham. He had a particular vision in mind. He was going to go to this new land, and once he arrived there, this would be the spiritual growth that God had wanted him to try and attain. And now that plan had gone horribly wrong. Would he now go back? Would he now not listen to God going further? He passes a test. He goes down into the land of Egypt. He ultimately leaves much wealthier as a result. But he has faith in Hashem. He realizes that ultimately God knows best. We might have that perfect vision in our mind how things ought to be. But God sometimes places that detour. And it's for a reason. We may have a new job that we're starting, maybe a milestone event. We're getting married, we're having children. We have it all mapped out in our mind how it's supposed to be, what the journey, what the destination is supposed to be like. And if life should throw us a curveball in inverted commas, or there's a detour along the way, we shouldn't think that this is the end of the world, that nothing's going to be achieved. We should also be able to have the faith to know that Hashem knows what He's doing. He's able to look at the bigger picture when we're intimately involved in a specific moment. We need to be able to put our faith solely in Hashem, as Abraham taught us, our forefather taught us. Realize that yes, it may be a detour. It may not be as we had in mind. But God always gives us far greater. And He knows what ultimately is best for us. It's all about the emunah. All about the faith. Wishing you and yours a wonderful Shabbos.